Hey y'all, hey, I hope everybody's feeling good and great and all that shit. That you are grateful that you are here, you are present, able to make an impact on your life. Today is another day, yesterday is gone, and we doing as well. We moving forward with who? With who? The one and only. Do I need? You already know with who? With who we with? You already know who we with. It's godly energy around here to sit. That's how we move. You understand what I'm saying? And also, I want to shout out to everybody who went to the West Indian Day Parade yesterday. I'm sure y'all had a great time. I was gonna go, but it was a little cold. It wasn't cold. It was a little like the wind was blowing a little bit too much. When I go to the West Indian Day Parade, I want to feel like I am really in the West. I needed to be hot like it was last year. Last year it was so hot. It was so hot, and then we like just thousands upon thousands of people on top of each other. Yo, but had a great time last year. I didn't go because, like I said, it was a little too chilly for me. Well, the wind was blowing a little, because I like it hot. Because you go down there and you wind them up on the road. You're winding up on the road. There's no judgment. You go in there and roll that ass and them hips and shit. You know what I'm saying? And have you a good ass motherfucking time. Every time I go, I have a good time. You know, thank God. Although they be saying there be a lot of fuck shit that be happening, but I don't experience that. Because why would I just say who we with? And God is over here. You understand what I'm saying? Keeps me clear. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how we moving. So shout out to the West End Day Parade. And next year when I go, well, I ain't gonna. I want to make me a costume, or maybe have somebody else wear it or something. I don't know, but I definitely want to make a costume. And it's a lot of work and much. If you ever want to do something as a black person, and if you've never been to a carnival, because I've never been yet to the actual places like Trinidad, Jamaica, Haiti, do they have carnivals? I'm sure. All of them. I can't think right now. You know what I'm saying? All of them. But I will be going. So that'll be a great place to get your feet wet with the shit. Because it's like, man, you're going to have a good time. Always have a good time when I go. Anyway, UNITY, UNITY, that's a unity. UNITY, love a black man, infinity to infinity. UNITY, UNITY, that's a unity. UNITY, love a black woman from infinity to infinity. Who you calling a bitch? So y'all already know what today is, and today is Sex Tip Tuesday. Bitch, Sex Tip Tuesday. Bitch. So, although like for real, y'all, I don't celebrate these Caucasian holidays. I'm not with none of it. I don't do none of it, but I do go to the Labor Day parade because it's my black people shit. So and since since it was just that, well, so they call it that. Every day is you're supposed to be, I guess, putting your knowledge and your expertise out into the world to be able to be compensated. So I want to give some ladies some tips on if you're going into the sex industry. I'm not talking as a prostitute because I don't know that lane. That wasn't my lane, and I don't know the lane of a talent. So I'm speaking to people who want to be an exotic dancer, stripper, y'all like to call it. If you want to work as a hostess at swinger parties, and if you want to be a stylist on pornographic film. So those are some of the things that I did. These are the things that I did in the sex industry. So as an exotic dancer, let me tell you bitches something right now. Now look, this ain't for everybody. It ain't for every dancer. See, I think that For real, you just know what it is inside of you. And there's no need for you to be trying to hide it. I don't understand why people be doing that. But I guess because society put like, you're not supposed to do this and this is dirty, this is nasty, say for you. Like whatever. How the world think. We're not talking about the world. Fuck the world. We're talking about you. So for me, I always knew that I was going to be exotic dancer. I knew that shit. I think I knew that shit as early as, when I was in middle school. I never had ever seen an exotic dancer. I've never seen them on stage. I didn't know. I didn't know how that shit worked out, but I just knew that was something that was inside of me. Like my spirit was telling me that. I knew it when I was in middle school. And when I was in middle school was 6th, 7th, and 8th. Now it's just 7th and 8th. No, it was 7th and 8th. Now it's 6th, 7th, and 8th. So, and then of course I became one. Let me tell you this first tip first. Do not be in it very long. You need to, the maximum is 3 years, but I would suggest you get out in 2. So you're gonna make your money. Now, mind you, when I was an exotic dancer, this was 3 decades ago when I was exotic dancer, so I don't know the setup, how it is now. But I had an agent, so I got paid from my agent, as well as all the tips that I made in the night. Yes, I also did the most disgusting thing in there, and that was lap dancing. I made a bulk of my money lap dancing. The line used to be long as shit. I was a love to lap dance with fat motherfuckers because you couldn't feel their dick and shit. But anyway, so the first thing is, back to that, is being it 2 years and 3 is like you kind of pushing it. And why I say that? Because you truly become a man hater. Like, if you in there more than you become like a man hater, you become like, you just be like, and I was in there for 6. You just like, you got to go to work. I'm going to work, and and I'm putting on these costumes that I love to wear, and these men, it's just like, it's just always gawking at your body, like it's just, you know what I'm saying, just at your body. Although I know that's why I'm there, but it definitely turned you into like a serious man hater, as well as you can find yourself in some sticky situations. But we'll get to that in a second. But 2 to 3 years, and also when you have your money, ladies, start learning financial literacy right now. You should not only the money that you make from whatever job that you do. We're talking about exotic dancer right now. So if as an exotic dancer, you should also have you some passive income as well. Always have some other monies coming in from different places. So become financial literate. You also have to pay taxes or all. Like if you're a YouTuber, you making money up, bitch, you gotta pay. You gotta subscribe. You gotta pay. That's just how this shit goes. Let's learn financial literacy, and don't be in there the maximum 3 years, because you truly become like a man hater, and it just takes so much like on you. My number 2 tip is, do not ever leave with anyone. Don't ever leave with any of the clients, customers that's in that place. Never. Ever. I don't care how much they're tipping you. No, we're not doing that. And I tell you this because this was something that I experienced. It was a horrifying experience for me. Thank God nothing actually happened to me. But it was this man who one night was tipping me nothing but 50s and 20s. I mean, he caking me off like this, all while I'm on stage. And so I go by next to him, and I sit next to him, and we talking. So the night goes on. So he was like, yo, I'll take you home. Now, I'm naive at the time. I'm really naive. I don't know anything about sex trafficking. I wasn't thinking that this person would, and in my mind, this person wouldn't harm me. Why? Because he just paid me. But, he could have, sexually assaulted me. I get in the car with this person, and I don't know where his friend came from. So our friend was driving, whose face I can't, like I don't even remember him. He must have sitting in the cut some motherfucking way. Like, they had this shit planned out probably. So he driving, and so we get in the car. We in Queens. I lived in Harlem at the time. He was like, so we get in the car. You going with us? No, because you told me you was taking me home. So he was like, no, you come with us. I said, no, you're taking me home. And so in the midst of him, of us going back and forth with that, the guy who was tipping me, they parks the car, and the guy gets out and go inside a brownstone. I was just like, so I'm telling him like, yo, and I'm looking around. It's cold as fuck. It's like January, like February, some shit like that. I'm looking around. There's no train in sight, mind you. And I'm new to New York, very new to New York, super new. And I'm talking to the guy, the driver, who face I've never seen. He never turned around and looked at me. I said, please take me home. He was like, look, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's between you and him. I said, no, but he told me, I'm going him or telling him all the things. So the guy finally comes back, gets in the car. The dude drives around, and I'm still in the back pleading, please take me home. Please take me home. I didn't even check to see if the car was locked. I'm just looking. If I saw a train station somewhere, I would have opened up the car, and jumped out and jumped on the train. But there was nothing. So they drive around. Then they finally just stopped. And they stopped, and I'm looking around, but you gotta be, I'm observing. So I looked around, I see it was a train station. So I guess I just got out the car. They didn't lock me in. They just sitting there in the front seats, like with their heads. So they stopped, parked the car. I got out. Then I realized, oh, bitch, I left my motherfucking money in the back seat. It was some weird shit. They could have. Man, so anyway, I must have walked maybe like 10 feet. I turned back around, opened up the door, reached in. They still sitting with their head. They didn't even turn around and look at me. Grabbed my bag, turned back around, and got on the train. Walked to the train. And I'm telling y'all to say this because you don't get in the car with anyone who, I don't give a fuck if that motherfucker done tip you $3,000 motherfucking dollars. And no taking nobody home. We're not doing that. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, because sex trafficking is real, ladies. Them of us could have been pimped. They could have pimped me out, or they could have sexually assaulted me. And thank God, by the grace of God, that none of those things happened. So learn from my experience that you do not, under no circumstances, do you ever get in a car with a customer at a fucking strip club, regardless of how much motherfucking money he motherfucking paying you. And even because I know, celebrities be going to that motherfucker, even if it's a motherfucking celebrity, bitch, no. No. And number 3, when you go to work at a strip club, don't dress regular. Don't dress like you casual. Honey, you dress super down. Well, this was my experience. I find, there was many situations where girls who came there, I swear, I was be like, why is this bitch got on her fur coat? Why she dressing like she about to go to the club or some shit like? I mean, we at the club, at the strip club, but bitch, why you dressing like that? And got robbed. You have to be so mysterious moving in and out of that place, whether you driving your car or not. See, I wasn't driving. So I'm in New York, so I was walking to the train station. They didn't even have no Ubers back then. Like, it was just a regular taxi, trying to hail a taxi or whatnot. So when you come from out of the dressing room, they don't know, you want to be like, who the fuck? You don't want them to be like, yo, who the fuck is that? Or them to not even notice you at all. I used to wear like hats all the way down here, like some bummy clothes. Like, yes, honey, this is how do not. So dress extreme down, just down, and super mysterious, as if they wouldn't even know. Like you could, they don't even know who the fuck that is. That could have been the motherfucking custodian or the bartender or who the fuck they don't know, or just somebody who just, I don't know. That's how you want to be. You out here showing all your ass and all that old shit. Like, no. So keep dressed all the way motherfucking down. And number 4. Oh, wait, what we at? Did I just do 3? Yeah, this is 4. Is now there's you gotta use your instinct and about females that you can trust, other dancers that you can trust. Now, mind you, none of us really, most of the dancers don't really know each other. We know each other because we work together. After that, like, I never really hung out with anybody. Well, no, I did get cool with some people. But other than that, you really don't know them. And some people do other things in the sex industry. So be cautious of the people that you befriend in that environment. I want to tell y'all, share another quick little story. It was a young sister, right? At the time, like, I'm in my 20s. She could have been like she probably was in her 30s. Bad bitch. Bad bitch. Do you understand what I mean? It wasn't this I was about to say LGBT, that BBL and all this old stuff in this and stuff in that, and putting all this cigarette butts and cotton tissues and fucking sticks and silicone and motherfucking helium and fabric, all types of shit in your body. So it was not, she was an official bad bitch. She had big ass titties, big ass, big thighs, and big, like, back. When she got on this fucking stage, you set the fuck down. All bitches set. Whatever I know, she got all that. Most bitches would be like, when she was in the building, or we had a seat. It was another chick that was like, her name was Body. I remember that one girl's name, but I remember the other girl named Body too. She was a bad bitch too. So, but anyway, natural. So one night, so we in the dressing room. We in the dressing room and talking and shit. So the chick was like, yo, I came off with 5 bands, and I was like, yo, I'm coming. Yo, what up? You know what I'm saying? And so she was like, she looked at me, and so she was like, nah, whatever my name was as an exotic dancer. If you come to my Seductress workshop, I'll tell you my name. But whatever, we're going to say my name was Crystal, although that wasn't my name as an exotic dancer. She was like, Crystal, you not coming. And I said, why? Girl, you just made 5 bands. Like, what are you talking about? So she was like, no, because we fucking and sucking. Now, she was a real ass bitch. Some bitches don't meet real ass bitches like that. And shout out to her wherever she is in life. I don't remember her. I see her face. I don't even really see her face. I saw the kind, but her body is definitely was the thing that was fun. She was a nice looking chick, but her body was just like crazy. Black chick, of course. Just saying. But she was like, nah, you're not coming. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't what you do. And I was just like, yo, thank you. Thank you, girl. Because another story, to somebody else's story, there was another chick who another dancer was talking to another dancer, and they done set the girl up. And when they set her up to where, like, you know, she couldn't, they wouldn't allow her to leave. So she was in that, and she had to fucking suck. And that is that you have to learn how to seduce and be sexy and sensuous. It's not now. Yeah, some dudes like, you know, like for you to twerk, like the little young dudes, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But in order for you to captivate, because you want to captivate and allure, this is the goal of an exotic dancer, to be able to allure and seduce. And you do that by taking your time, moving your body. Like, so when a man see you, and he see, like, you undressed, you ain't his girl, we at a strip club. He see you, so he look up and he can, oh, I like that one, right? He come to you, whatever, you on stage and you dancing. You take your time, easy. Give him eye contact. Keep your eyes on him at all times. Let him know that with the eye contact is letting him know that he's special, that your focus is on him, and he want that individual attention. and you just take your body, like, it doesn't take a lot of movements. That's why I hope y'all come to my Seductive Art workshop. What's happening in November, to be easy and to be sensual and to tap into your sexuality and your femininity. That's where that comes in at. Now, it's good to have tricks. You know, a trick is a trick. I mean, not doing trick. Well, yeah, doing tricks like, you know, with your body, like turning around. That's one thing I can never do is turn around. I still can't do that shit, is turn it, because going around and around gave me a motherfucking headache. Like doing that. You can also do that with some sensuality too, by taking your time. Because you want to captivate. You want this man to keep on coming back, and every time he come for you, he got money for you. Honey, this is a business. You went here to make some money. So, remember all those tips I just told you, ladies. Oh, wait. This is a part of it. And like I tell all women, especially in a woman that's in that space, you definitely need to learn how to, you need to take you some defense classes, learn how to box, something, because you have to learn how to fight. Just for your own protection and self-protection. And also have some protection on you. Because sometimes these motherfuckers can get lost in you. Yeah, because you just seduce them so much that they don't even know how to separate reality from this is a fantasy. You know? But on some real shit, like, I really did enjoy my stint as an exotic dancer. Like I said, at one point, I counted out, like literally counted $50,000, and I'm sure I made millions. I just wasn't financially literate. We also talked about that. So it's a great space for somebody who this is something that you have to feel. Like, it ain't for everybody that's a dancer. All dancers don't want to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like people who are born dancers. I know I'm a born dancer. So I just knew that this is something I want to do. It's for select people who want to. Now, if it's not for you, don't just do it just because you want to jump in because you want to make some money, because you're going to be miserable at it. Unless you take some course, my Seductive Art workshop, and get you some private lessons, girl. I'll show you how to do it so you can cake up. For real. So those are my tips for being in the world of exotic dancing. And for all those who want to get into that, take heed. Seriously, ladies. It's not a game. Like, it's a very risky business being in the sex industry. I can't even, like, prostitutes. I talk to prostitutes like, yo, oh my Lord, yo. Like, and as an exotic dancer, you're not exempt. Stripper, however y'all want to say it. Because some of these motherfuckers be wackos. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, and another thing I forgot to tell y'all too. Chill with the drinking. Chill with the drinking. Because, of course, the bar is going to push you to be like, yo, you sit next to a dude, order you a drink. That drink can be juice. That drink can be a bottle of water. Because they charge like $5 for a bottle of water in that motherfucker. Or $10, whatever the fuck. I wouldn't recommend soda, because soda that shit ain't good for you. But, you know, be easy with that, because you can also find yourself becoming an alcoholic. So that's an extra one. Chill with the drinking, and also the consumption of recreational drugs. So I've seen girls do coke. That wasn't my thing. I just smoke weed. But then I also find myself like smoking weed like every day. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, it was stupid. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, you gotta do some self-checking on yourself like all the time, people. Especially when we are in those type of environments where it is more accessible and it's accepted. So take heed, young girls. Take heed. Take heed. And y'all know my name is Rill. I'm an intimacy coach / seductress with the service called Seductive Art. And in November, I will let y'all know I'm going to look at the space tomorrow. Where, when, and how much. I hope y'all come out. This is something for us ladies. the sexual revolution, we started, well, it done started, but I'm going to continue that shit to going. Well, what I got going on with seductive art, visual stimulation, real sex talk, and ESS, and erotic, sensual, and seductive dance. You have to bring your heels, ladies. We going to tap in, tap in, tap in. So be looking out for that. As well as I am author. The title of my book is called Quickie. It's 7 short erotic stories. Read while you fuck while you read. And I am a designer. Name my brand is Real Nice by Rill. I have some tees and still some swimsuits, which I'll be taking off really, really soon. They not like us tees. What are we doing? You know, so go over there and get them. I'm selling it on Etsy. And if I resonate with you, and shout out to everybody who have clicked that button thus far, I appreciate you and thank you, because you are helping me to spread this word, what I have going on here. And that is seductive art. And what my mission is. My mission is to give women sexual confidence, to love the skin they're in, and to embrace divine feminine energy. So for those that click that button, I say thank you. If I resonate with you, you know what to do. Please hit that, click that. I would appreciate that. And y'all know how we lead this motherfucker. Be gracious, be thankful, be humble, be great at what you're great at. Be black and proud, black people. Be about your motherfucking money. Be humble. Be kind. Be a great listener. Be opinionated. Be vocal. Be unafraid. Be aware. Be physical. Be mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and emotionally well. Be all that which is connected with the Most High. And in the midst of you doing all of that, we can't forget this part, because this is the crucial part. Because some people miss this part because they're too busy looking at others. And that is, don't you ever fold. Don't you think twice. Don't you second guess. And that is, you always be you, because God made you perfect just as you are. Until we meet again, y'all have a great night.